down, but I always had a plan to find another way. Look at me now, I'm a hustler living dream that I happen with. Yeah, I believe in it for sure. To not look down when I have on my crown.
Bully fam, good morning. TBK Wes back with another video. As you can see, we made some adjustments in the kennel. It's a lot more spacious now, man. We got more room. Everything turned around. Yes, sir, man. So let me clean this dog stuff up, man, and let's get to today's video, all right? Let's get it! Bully fam. All right, y'all, we in the whip, man, so excuse me if my camera shake a little bit. But, yeah, man, I'm going to check out a crib real quick for TBK Weasel. He's getting a new crib, so he's busy doing something, getting to the bag, so I got to go check it out for him real quick, give him the okay. So, I'm going to check it out real quick, but that's not what this video about. All right, so on the way, let's talk, man. Let's talk about dual sireship. Dual sireship. Anybody out there ever did a dual sireship on a breeding before? Let's talk about it, man. I have done it one time, but let me explain exactly what it is. All right, so dual sireship, for those who are new breeders that didn't know, your female can have puppies from two different males in the same litter. Yes, I know, it's crazy, right? You can do two different AIs. You can do an AI from two different males, and your female will have, you know, a mixture of puppies from both sires inside that litter, y'all. Yeah, that's facts, man. I've done it before. I can't remember, it was like a few years ago. What did I do? I think I shot one male, the first AI, and a different male, the second AI. I did it like that, y'all, and I mean, that's like, okay, let me just keep continuing to talk about the subject. My bad, y'all. I just got so many thoughts running through my head. I want to explain to y'all about what my experience, but let me stick to the script and explain what we're talking about here. All right, so once you do that, once you shoot a female with two different males worth of semen, you never know how many you may get. This many of this male and this many of that male, and you can do that. UKC and AKC will allow that. It's called a dual sireship, and basically what you'll have to do is get all the puppies DNA tested as well as the males for that registry, whether it be UKC or AKC. Now, the reason some of y'all might ask, like, why would you do that, bro? This is for my new breeders. Excuse me. This is for my new breeders who, y'all know that you breed to one female, you know, and then you breed to another. You gotta wait another, what, 4 months? Well, really, technically 6 months. You gotta wait 6 months until she comes back in heat. Now, if you're a new breeder, you know, you're trying to do your thing, you're trying to get your yard up. You know, I only recommend this if you really don't plan on selling the puppies. You know what I mean? Because this is a breeder thing. This is for if you're trying to create something and you want to step your yard up in an efficient amount of time, right? Now, that was just technically, basically how you do it. But the right way to do it, you know, I didn't do it the right way. I did it, I would consider, let's say, the hood way. The right way to do it is you get a surgical, and then you have your vet place the semen on one side of the uterus, and you put the semen on the other side of the uterus. If y'all know, it's like a Y shape. It's a tube. When you're shooting the semen through there, it's a tube that goes both ways. There's puppies on the right side and the left side. It's like hot links on the, you know what I mean? And they all got their own separate sacks. It's like hot links lined up, right? So you can have your vet shoot the semen from one male on the right side, and you can have your vet shoot the semen from the other male on the left side. So therefore, when you do your C-section, you'll know that these puppies are from him, and these puppies over here on the left are from him. Straight up. So that is the correct way to do a dual sireship, so there's no confusion. Last time I did it, okay, this is what I did, y'all. I had a Frenchie female. I bred her to my exotic bully Ewok that we created here at TBK, right? Then I also hit her with Tucson, which is Blue Sun's dad. So, like I told y'all before earlier, I did one day this male, the next AI this male. It's 2 days later. So what happened with that breeding is I got two Frenchies from Tucson, and then the rest of the puppies, I think it was 5 pups, I think it was 7 total. The rest of the puppies were exotics, like woo, fire. I put one picture of one right here on the screen. Fire, woo. I know I accidentally just gave y'all the secret sauce to make a nice exotic, but hey, that's what this channel's for, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holding no secrets, man. I'm telling y'all my experiences, and this is what I did to create a fire. The whole litter, those 5 puppies was the most fire exotics I've ever bred. But moving on back to the subject, you can tell, like, let's say you did it my way, the hood way. You can pretty much tell, because it's based on, if you use a different dog, you can pretty much tell. Like, I used a Frenchie on a Frenchie, and then I used an exotic bully on a Frenchie. So that right there, when those pups is born, or when they get at least about 8 to 10 weeks, you can pretty much tell who the ears aren't going up. They're a little more chunkier. You dig? You can tell who's a Frenchie and who's not. Now, if you're doing dual sireship with the same breeding, let's say it was all Frenchies, or let's say it was all bullies, yes sir, you're gonna have to get that DNA test, man, for everybody. Now, remember what I said. Who cares if you get that DNA? The DNA test for everybody, because you trying to step your camp up, bro. You trying to get your game. You trying to get your dog game up. You trying to get your bone and girth up. You trying to get your color up. You feel me? You trying to do everything. You trying to get in the game, man. So instead of you waiting, what is that, a year and a half to get in the game based off one female, you do have the option to hit her with 2 different males, guys. And I suggest you keep these puppies, because, you know, explaining to a customer it was a dual sire and this is the dad and the male, because you can see it on the paperwork. You might think you're trying to get over and slide it and don't tell nobody. UKC will say it on their puppy paperwork. AKC will say it on their paperwork, dual sireship. Your customer may ask, like, what is a dual sireship? And you get to explaining that, and then they might feel some type of way like you're being dishonest because they don't know which puppy you gave them. So, like I said, my bad, y'all. I'm looking at the map. I'm almost there, so I'm gonna have to cut this video. We'll continue when I leave, man. But yes, sir, dual sireship. I'm thinking about doing it myself on Maya, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. Should I do a dual sireship for Maya? That'll save me a whole lot of time. I mean, there's really no rush. It's just really up to y'all. You know, just want to give y'all some jewels and some gems, man. So for all my young breeders, all my new breeders coming out there, coming in the game, you know, feeling frustrated, you seeing thinking you gotta buy, you know, a whole, you need the money for like 4 or 5 females to get in the game and all that good stuff. And you realize, damn, it's gonna take me 2-3 years. Don't get discouraged, man. You know what I'm saying? You could do a dual sireship. You know what I mean? You could, or buy more females, man. You know what I mean?
2,000 years later.
Alright, Bully fam. So I checked out the crib for TBK Weasel. He liked it. He said it's a go. He checked it out on FaceTime. So I think he's gonna be going with that one, man. So but since then I stopped at the feed store and got some dog food, and I also stopped at Costco to get some dog food. I ain't recorded because, you know, I know y'all see me going there so many times. So, but also in there I grabbed some of these treats right here, man. Some organic joints. They got calcium and omegas and all that extra stuff in it. Never tried those. I'm on the hunt right now, y'all. I'm on the hunt for the perfect doggy treat for my dog, where all of them just love them joints. The reason why I don't really like, you know, the hot dog or the cold cut is because it makes the dog's fart smell real bad, man. Give them gas, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's what's it called? The processed meat. Usually that happens with the packaged meat. But anyway, yeah, man, so, you know, that dual sire shit, man, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I might implement that just so y'all can see it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of young breeders out there that, you know, you might only have 1 or 2 females, and you might want to hit this female with, this female's DNA may go perfect with a Merle, and it may also go perfect with a try, so you might want to do both. Save you some time, man, because, you know, you just coming up, trying to get your name up. You know, you're not really 10 toes with the rehoming of the puppy, so, you know, this would be a good opportunity, you know, for you to create your vision in less time, man. But like I said, you gotta find you a vet who does surgicals. And also, one thing I didn't say earlier is that it may be a little difficult to have both of the studs there at the same time, or maybe you might ship one stud and then you know, have the other stud right there in the flesh. And when I did it, I had both studs present. So if you're doing it on the different days, then it doesn't really matter. Like I said, how I did it to skip a day. But I would do it, I would have both studs on the same day to do it on each side, because especially if that's the perfect day that she's ovulating. You know what I mean? But remember, when I did it, I only got 2 full-bred Frenchies, and the rest were bullies. So clearly, when I hit her with the bully, the exotic, that was the more fertile day. So it'd be smarter to do both studs right there in your present. I mean, have both studs right there available. Man, that's the second California plate. I've been seeing so many California plates out here in the H. I don't know what it is, man. I'm tired of California. I'm not tired of California, man. Like, you know what I mean? I just moved back because we was on lockdown for a whole year. But I'm glad I moved back because, you know what I'm saying, watching all the other breeders on YouTube, it like really, it motivated me, you know what I'm saying? All the YouTubers out there that are breeders, all y'all motivate me, man. Not like, you don't gotta be a big time breeder. All the big time breeders motivate me for sure, but, you know what I'm saying? To be a small time breeder, still motivation, man. You know what I'm saying? The way your camp is set up, the way you do things, the way you know what I mean? Still fuck with it. I still rock with it, man. You know what I mean? So I don't really, I don't look down on nobody or none of that, man. Cause like I said in previous videos, man, you just starting out. But eventually, as time goes on, you're gonna have that shit. You know what I mean? All the dudes who was looking down on you when you started, you're gonna remember you. You feel me? You're gonna have that shit, bro. Real talk. As time goes on, you're gonna keep keeping the best ones, breeding it, upbreeding. You know, you might outsource, you might hit to your stud. You're gonna keep creating the greatness. So, yes, sir. That's why I don't really look down on new breeders coming in, because you never know, man. That new breeder might be that, you know, the man in a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey taught me that lesson. You know, we thought he was just on some gangbang stuff, man. And you see how far he took it, man. So, and it's only right, man. If you're an OG, let's just say this, man. If you're an OG, man, and you out there, it's only right that you salute the youngest, man, and encourage them to keep going. Like, bro, come on, bro. I used to rap, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. I used to rap, man. It was just tough, like in Cali on the West Coast. It's tough, like OGs don't really salute, recognize, or congratulate the youngsters unless it's their cousin or their brother, or unless they from the same hood or something. You know what I mean? It's like, the reason why I even say that is because when I go to other different cities, I see the camaraderie, I see the love, I see the way the OG put their arm around me, like, hey man, he next up right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check him out. You know what I mean? So as an OG, man, you're supposed to support the youth, you're supposed to support the new breeders, man. If you're an OG breeder, you're supposed to give them the game, man. You're not supposed to sit here and you know what I'm trying to say, y'all. You're not supposed to sit here with all that extra, you know, disingenuous, manipulative energy. I already see it, man. I already know, man. Like I was saying, that dude that might blow up in 2 years from now, you know what I'm saying? He might have he might have more charisma than you. He might have, you know what I'm saying? He might have he might be more popular than you, man. He might have more support from his city than you. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't hate on the new breeders, man. You know what I mean? Y'all boys do y'all thing. I'll be right there, you know what I'm saying, supporting. Like, yeah, man, I knew it. I knew he was gonna make it, you know what I mean? I told him. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that type of vibe, man. So, but yeah, y'all, let me get to the crib. Let me stop talking y'all ear off, man. Let me get to the crib and let's see what we got going at the house, man. Let's check these dogs out, man. All right, Bully fam. So I got a lot of inquiries when I showed those pups a few videos ago. Yes, we still got this chocolate Merle female. We have been getting a lot of inquiries about her. So I was like, man, let me shoot a quick video about it just in case she get rehomed, man. Because as y'all know, we are rehoming her, but we won't be too upset if we do end up keeping her. This is a chocolate Merle female. I think she's about 15, 16 weeks old. She's off of Sprinkles and Blue Sun. Both dogs produced here at the camp. This is our production right here. Y'all can see she's healthy, chilling, still doing good, still fat. But we've been getting a lot of inquiries, man, and a lot of people, you know, asking about her and, you know, coming by to see her and stuff like that. So we're gonna shoot. That's like, man, I gotta shoot a video for her because she might be out of here. I don't know, man, but she's not cheap, y'all. You know, I don't want to sound cliche, but yeah, you can understand why a chocolate Merle female. Come on, bro. You know it's not cheap. But anyway, yeah, man. So, you know, if we do end up keeping her, man, I don't know who we would hit this girl with. This is like such a great production right here. She got the body of Blue Sun. And she got the head of Sprinkles of her mom, so it's like, I don't know who we would hit her with, bro. Like, we probably have to hit her with some type of chunky, crazy gorilla something. You know what I mean? Color, man, he could be a full chocolate. It don't have to be a try, man, but, you know, could be also, we could hit her with something blue too, man, but yes, sir. She does not have a name, but are still hoping that we get to keep her. I don't know, man. Because we do have a lot of females over here. And if you guys didn't know, this is production off of TBK Weasel. He owns Sprinkles, and we own the male stud. So it's really ultimately up to him. You know that I would probably keep this female over Venus or Serena, you know, based on she's a lot thicker. If you guys didn't know, Venus and Serena has a different mom. That's off of Trinity. You see this dog is a lot thicker. This female is much more thicker than Venus and Serena. So this would be a good female to start off your yard, man. It's a good foundation female here. You know what I mean? I don't know what to call her, man. I'm trying to think of a name real quick. But yes, sir, man. Y'all give me a call if y'all interested. We don't get upset when people ask us a bunch of different questions, or maybe if you're just window shopping, guys. It's a part of business, man. You gotta answer these questions. You know, it's not like these dogs cost $500. It's like sometimes it's a big decision in some households. So you want to make sure you give them all the info they need, man. And they may not be ready at the moment, but they could possibly be ready, you know, 2 months later, a month later, you know, 6 months later, next year. So if you you know, have a good rapport, if you keep in contact, you answer all the questions, you know, then that money will come back around, man. You know, the common courtesy, the good customer service, all of that, the money will come back around, because you never know. They might want a dog from somebody else, and you know, that person is the asshole, so they're like, hey, we're gonna go with them because they answer the phone, they answer our questions, they wasn't getting upset, huffing and puffing because we asked for 1 million pictures. You see what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. But that's enough of the talk, man. Let me get you some of this ground footage of this female, then we possibly gonna head outside. All right? Stay tuned. Bully family, out here with my boy Landlord. Just want to give y'all a quick update that he's still up for stud for $1,500 for the rest of the month, man. You need to go ahead and lock him in. You can lock him in with $500. Like I said, man, after that he's gonna be closed to the public, man. So y'all might want to try. I know y'all gonna want to stud out to him when you see these puppies that he's about to drop. He supposedly has 3 litters on the way. We only confirmed 1. So yeah, man, lock in right now, man. He's definitely going up after this month. It will not be $1,500 no more, man. All right. So let me get y'all a closer look at him so y'all can understand how short he is. We measured his head. He's got a 20-inch head. He carries chocolate cocoa. He got 10 points. Like I said, man, it's your chance. Lock it in, man. After we close him down, the only way we'll ever breed him to another female is it with another try, man. So possibly if you can make it, you may have another chance in the future if your female's a try, man. But right now, let me get y'all a closer look at my boy. See how short this dude is? We measured that head, 20 inches. You know what I mean? He's 12.5 inches tall. Yes, sir. You want to get you some bone and girth in there? Hit us up, man. My boy Landlord. Check him out. He will be in the show at the Rumble in the Jungle for his first time. So we're going to see what he can do. But, yes, sir, man. I just want to give y'all a quick update, man. So, y'all contact me on Instagram or this number that right here on the screen if y'all interested, man. So, all right, Bully fam. I'm here with Effie, man. We back in the crib. See, she's fatter than ever. She getting real big, y'all. It's a Trinity daughter. Anyway, moving along. So I'm gonna answer a few questions to y'all. For y'all, this is how we're gonna close the video out. Let's get to the first question, man. First question is, how do you know how much to charge for your stud fee? Basically, bro, it's based on your male. It's based on how many pups he dropped. Really, man, he has to be able to show what he's producing in order for you to charge a lot. It could also be on genetics and color. It could also be, you know, if you go to the dog show and he gets first place 3 times in a row, that is, well, not in a row, but once he gets 3 first place, he's a champ. So once your dog gets champed out, then that will make him his stud fee more valuable as well. But mainly, the people who want to have a dog like yours, they mainly pay for that stud fee based on your male throwing his same traits. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a litter on the ground first before you start throwing out some crazy numbers. You know what I mean? You can't just be out here charging, you know, wild numbers because your partner can do it or you've heard somebody else doing it or something. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, dog has to be a producer. So you might want to be modest when you start off, you know, just so you can get some puppies on the ground, and then you can turn it up a bit. All right, let's get to the second question. I hope that answers the question. Second question from Felipe Sanchez: how much does a TCI cost? The TCI in Houston, where I'm at, is like $225, $250. In California, it's the same price. It's the same price as a surgical. A TCI, y'all know, is when you got the camera on the end of the pipette and it goes in, so you can make sure it goes all the way in. But yeah, it's the same price as the surgical. I don't know, maybe you might want to do a surgical, or maybe you don't want to cut the female open, so you might go with TCI. So yes, sir. Third question is, this is from Tim Draper. At what age do you think is best to rehome the puppies? Depending on that breed is the best answer for that. If we're talking Frenchies, I'd say probably like anywhere from 10 to 14 weeks. We're talking bullies, you can go from like 8, because they're a little bigger. You can go from like 8 to whatever, same, 8 to 12 to 14 weeks. What else? Yeah, pretty much that's it. That's a good, you wanna If it's a breeder, if you breed into a breeder, then you can go a little earlier. Like me personally, I picked up a puppy one time at 4 weeks. Yeah. So just depends, man, on the person, man. If it's somebody that's their first time owning a dog, you might want to wait a little longer so they have less work to do. If it's a breeder, you can go a little, maybe possibly before 8 weeks. So yes, sir, man. But over here, we like to do anywhere from like 10 to 14 weeks. If it's a female, it really don't matter. Anywhere after 10 weeks is good, but yes, sir. I think that's pretty much it on that one, man. I hope that answered y'all questions, man. Y'all leave me some more questions in the comments, man. I'll answer them. We're going to try to do 2 or 3 questions at the end of every video. Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is TBK Wes. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. To the next one.